Hola chicos y chicas, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo están? Otro día más aquí, Bully, comentando. Está sonando todo bien. Voy a quitar un momento de esto, chicos. A ver, ¿suena bien? Ahora sí debería sonar todo bien, ¿no? Cierto, tengo que poner aquí una cosa. Dale bots para que pueda sonar. Sí. Voy a quitar la música, lo tengo por aquí sonando. A ver si esto ya empieza a funcionar, chicos, con el ordenador nuevo. Bienvenidos a todos. ¿Qué tal, de X-Men? ¿Cómo estás, tío? Aquí vamos a darle de nuevo un poco de caña al MLB. Vamos a ver si se ve bien, si todo funciona perfectamente. 1080p 60. Parece que la resolución va bien. Cualquier cosa, pues chicos, ya saben, me van diciendo. De todas maneras me gustaría ver cómo suena, y cómo suena después el juego, porque con la Play siempre tuve problemas. Hola Darwin, ¿qué tal, tío? Bienvenido. Pues nada, aquí vamos a darle de nuevo a esto, chicos. Mucho, a ver, por cierto, a ver si funciona. Tenía que darle aquí un momento a esto, a ver. Sí, señora, ahí está. Pues sí, funciona todo perfectamente. Suena bien, genial. Pues ya con eso yo me conformo, funciona todo hasta cuando la gente se suscribe. Así que bueno, vamos a jugar, chicos. Después de un tiempito ya por fin tengo de nuevo mi ordenador. He estado de nuevo activando todo. Uf, es un coñazo, He estado un par de semanas también complicadas. Pero bueno, aquí estamos para jugar. A ver qué partido juego. El de Joe Gray, Von Garner o Carlos Martínez. Uf, pues no sé, Yo diría que el de Martínez, ¿verdad? Sí, vamos a jugar el de Martínez. Perdemos. Ay. Seleccionó Von Garner, pero ganó, Ganó. Sí, sí. Von Garner ganó. Y a mí lo que no me suena es la Play, no me suena. Jugaré sin sonido como tantas y tantas veces. Qué coñazo esto, de verdad. No sé ni para qué lo tengo, si después no me funciona. A ver si es por algo que tengo mal conectado, un momento. Pues si no, lo tendré que jugar sin sonido. De Detroit va a playoff, se te oye bien a mí. Vale, si se me oye bien a mí, genial. Después lo que necesito es saber si se oye bien el juego, chicos, porque yo no lo escucho. No escucho nada del juego. Como cosas raras, la Play siempre me da problemas para ese tipo de cosas. Voy a ver un momento. Siempre la Play dando un poquito por culo, se dice, ¿no? A ver si en el otro no creo que sea. A ver. No, en el otro no es. Así que nada. Y si no me equivoco, un momento. Puede ser que lo tenga aquí. Vamos a probar aquí. No sé si se oye aquí. Esta televisión siempre me... Bueno, esta televisión... No se escucha, chicos, yo no lo escucho, pero bueno, jugaré y ya está. Me da un poco igual, sinceramente. Tampoco hace falta tanto el sonido. Está un poco sobrevalorado. Bueno, vamos allá. Vamos al Corfield. Carlos Martínez. Eugenio Suárez está un poco quebrado. Peralta también está cansadete. Yo tenía aquí eso, Ryan Brown. Y a Rich Hoskins, ¿no? Bueno, pero no está cansado Rich Hoskins. Va, bien. Vamos a jugar. No escucho nada, Escucho cero. Pero bueno. son cosas que pueden pasar. A ver, porque aquí tenía yo lo del volumen. A ver si ahora subiendo el volumen lo puedo escuchar. Pero también tenía el volumen en cero. No se escucha. Pues nada, chicos, aquí estamos. Pues si tenían ganas aquí de directo, pues aquí tenemos directo hoy. Espero que lo disfrutemos, porque hoy va a ser de un solo partido, chicos. Estoy un poco apurado. He estado más tiempo de lo normal también para configurar de nuevo todo. Pero aquí estamos. Yo no sé ya cómo hacerlo para que me suene con la Play. Siempre tengo problemas con la Play. Venga, vamos allá. Uy, buen batazo de Hicks. Foul a Márquez. Luego ahora mucho más pequeño. Nope. Ahora lo tengo mucho más pequeño. Equipazo, bueno. Podría ser mejor el equipo, pero creo que para como empezamos, demasiado bien lo tenemos. Nope. Dos bolas, un strike. Germán Márquez contra Aaron Hicks. Yo no me esperaba estar luchando por el playoff, ni mucho menos con San Francisco. Foul. Bueno, 2-2. Aaron Hicks contra Germán Márquez. Se prepara, se viene para la goma. Y qué buen slider. Me ha ponchado, pero muy buen lanzamiento, sinceramente. Hey, ¿qué tal, Jesús? Bienvenido, amigo, ¿cómo estás? Por cierto, chicos, ¿ustedes escuchan el juego, sí o no? Es importante saber eso, también. Un momento. Es importante saber eso, también. No, ustedes no escuchan el juego tampoco. Ustedes no escuchan el juego tampoco, y eso sí me está tocando a mí un poquito la moral. Ay. Joder, macho. ¿Qué coño le pasa a esto? ¿Qué carajo le pasa a esto? Voy a probar una cosa. A ver. No creo que lo solucione, pero por intentarlo. Pues nada, vamos a ver ahora, cambié de pantalla. A ver si así se arregla un poco el problema. Yo ahora lo escucho. Usted lo tiene que escuchar. Es la jodida pantalla. No me deja la pantalla, jugar en esta pantalla no me deja. Como tiene su propio sonido la pantalla, no me deja. Tengo que jugar en la que tiene peor resolución, porque si no, me da por saco. Pero bueno, es lo que toca. Mira el runnerodor. Ahora se oye, claro. Es eso.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
Pero yo tampoco lo oigo del todo perfecto, pero bueno, por lo menos lo oigo. Buen batazo, Dodor. Frente por segunda base. Yo no sé si ustedes escucharán a los narradores. ¿Se acuerdan del problema que yo tenía en el MLB anterior de que yo no escuchaba a los narradores? Sigo sin escuchar. Bájalo un poquito. Vale, yo lo bajo. Ustedes me dicen porque es algo que no tengo mucha... Es algo que no tengo mucha idea. Igual voy a bajarle un poquito más al micro. Es que yo no lo escucho. No escucho... Gracias, Bueno, en la masa Eugenio Suárez. Ahora estoy descentrado en la cámara. Ahora la cámara la tengo, o sea, tengo la cámara en esta pantalla y el juego en esta. Ahora lo tengo al revés, pero bueno, ya lo arreglaré. Una estrella sin bola.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Giving chase is Dahl. He's got it, a great
Fácil para
running
ellos, ahora
play,
se
and
escucha
that'll
perfecto.
retire
¿Y
the side.
escuchan los narradores? Es importante saber si escuchan los narradores también.
Carlos
Ellos no lo escuchan.
Martinez, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we
Ma,
need
y
to
lo
know here,
escucho a
Danny?
medias,
Hey, we
por
look a
decirlo de
lot
alguna
at
manera.
numbers from starting pitchers,
Sí,
walks to
mal.
innings pitched,
Genial.
but one of the key
Pues nada,
stats
así
I
se
look
queda,
for
yo
is whip.
medio lo
And he
escucho.
has a sub
Por eso me
1.30
conformo.
whip coming into this start, which tells me he throws strikes. He's not afraid to get the ball in the
Daniel
strike zone.
Murphy, que es
It'll
el
be
típico
interesting to see if he
bateador
can string
toca
together
pelota.
some real quality innings in this one.
Now he spins
Ahí está,
on one
primer
here and
batazo,
drives
pasa
it
con
to
Ron.
deep right field.
Madre mía, primer picheo, chicos. Me equivoco con
You
Ron.
want to certainly drive home runs out of the ballpark,
Pero
but you
sí que
better
han
get
empezado
on the
bien,
gas. And that's what he did right there. That fastball was not sneaking by him.
Standing in now, Raimel Tapia. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in playing well. 6-3 over the last 9 ball games. And meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And
Lanzando.
they'll keep it going here as he's
haciendo
in
el
with a double.
picheo un poco antes
As
de
a
lo que
pitcher,
debería.
you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first.
Hasta que
He's
me
going to
vuelva a
have to make some
acostumbrar a esta
adjustments
pantalla,
quickly if he's going to
me va a
turn this
pasar un
around.
tiempito.
Charlie Blackmon stands in as he looks at a called strike. Blackmon
Vamos.
behind, no balls and 2 strikes. Tapia leads off second with nobody out.
Buen
The next
picheo,
2
fuera.
pitch to him misses outside.
Decided to go with a fastball there on 0-2, but what he's trying to do with that pitch is to expand the strike zone. Maybe you get a guy to offer at it, but at the very least, it helps set up your off-speed stuff.
Braun
Bueno,
arranged
primero
to his
del
left
inning.
as he tracks
Nada
this
mal.
one
A
down
mí
in
se me
left
escucha
center
súper
for
mal,
the first
súper
out.
mal.
Time
Pero
now
bueno.
from Coors Field to
Pero
take a
debe
look
ser
at the
escuché bien.
Rockies starting lineup. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big
En el
performance
Nolan
from
Arenado.
He hit 7 home runs last month. That's a legit power threat. When you start looking at that over the course of a long season, he's putting up some big numbers. This guy's got great power.
And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Arenado. It's through. Let's see if they send him around to try to score. The run scores from second.
Bueno,
It's a
me han
2-0
caído
ball game.
encima rapidito,
You don't
Dos
think being a
carreras por
starting
empezar.
pitcher in this league will test your resolve?
Se nota
He's
la
already
falta
given
de
up more runs
juego.
in the first inning in this one than he did his entire last
Está
start.
costando
That's the kind
conseguir
of roller
darle
coaster
el
ride that will
punto
make
exacto.
you a little crazy. But that's kind of how baseball works sometimes.
High and deep to right center. Hicks going back to the track, and just short of a home run. This ball's off the wall. And they're not going to get
No
him
tiene
as he's
pinta de
in
que
there
puede
to
ser un
score.
auténtico fracaso.
Yeah,
de
everyone
partido.
knows this guy's been having a great year at the plate, but he's not exactly a gazelle on the bases. But he turns on the jets here and makes it all the way to third. He might need an oxygen tank, but hey, he made
Sí,
it.
tiene toda la
And he
pinta.
gets
No,
ahead
no
here
le
with the
termina de coger
fastball,
el
strike
timing.
one. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really...
A swing and a high drive to right center
No, no,
field.
no lo consigo.
Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. The relay, and he is in there with an
Madre
RBI
mía.
triple. That could prove to be a
Qué
big
práctica de
run
bateo
in this
está
one,
haciendo
guys.
Colorado
Well,
conmigo,
this triple brings in another run, and if they don't stop the bleeding quick and start answering back, they're going to
Está
have a hill
viendo
too
la
steep to
dificultad, pero
climb.
igual, Soy yo el que estoy
Hit
pisando mal.
hard down the left field line, but this will be foul. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the
Oh,
outfield.
cojo
Get
el
something
técnico,
elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swinging a soft liner.
Mal,
The first
segundo
is
out.
in time, but meanwhile the runner is
Me
in
han
the
entrado
score.
5 carreras en el primer inning, nada mal.
And
Joder.
here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Sends that one out of play for strike one. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Esto no ha empezado bien, no ha vuelto.
Yeah, Matt, and I'm not sure how much longer they can leave him out there. Not only is he hurting the team, it's probably doing some damage to his psyche as well.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Vamos allá, vamos a ver, porque si yo veo que estoy segundo, tercer inning y voy perdiendo 7-0.
As we begin the second inning in Denver, here's Heidi with an update on the weather conditions.
Well, Matt, it doesn't appear that we're going to get much of a break from this rain at all
por ejemplo,
as
Heidi
the
Whitney
game
esta no
progresses.
la
However, I am also hearing that this rain isn't
Bueno,
supposed to
Chris Hoskins.
intensify too much. The grounds crew will be on standby just in case the umpires do
Apenas
call
fue
a delay,
bestia.
but the goal is to get this one in uninterrupted.
Yeah, Heidi, and thanks. Even with all the technology that we have today to be able to forecast the weather accurately, one never knows what Mother Nature has in store. Previous history with German Marquez, not great. He's 1 for 8. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Hoskins behind to count 0-2.
El típico partido que se tiene de vez en cuando, o sea.
Here's the 0-2.
Pero bueno, vamos a intentarlo un poco. No luce nada bien. He dado dos buenos batazos y los dos han sido así. Contundentes, pero
Now here's how the Colorado Rockies are positioned defensively.
Viene
And guys,
Gary.
can we lock in on the
Glorious
gold
Carly
gloves at third
Sanchez.
base?
Ese batazo
I've
salió a
played this
102
position.
millas.
You got to do so
No
many
está nada
things.
mal.
I mean, you have to have just the quickest hands, reacting on one-hop liners. You have to have the ability to take away the bunt, a la Adrian Beltre and Nolan Arenado. You better have a backhand, and not only that, you better have a strong throwing arm.
This is flared right back over the mound. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now.
Es más tinta esto.
Here's Cargo.
Carlos
Carlos Gonzalez. He enters
Es de los
play
míos,
at number
este
6
de los
in
que
National
siempre
League
saca la
batting
casa.
average. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground down the
Vamos,
first
primer hit del
baseline.
partido.
And that's under his glove.
Bien,
He
Carlos
picked his head
Gonzalez.
up, and it's into right field.
You know, Dero, it's not
Muy
always
bien, muy bien.
easy to hit in
Así
the
se me
day
gusta.
games. First 5 hitters, 5 up, 5 down.
Buen
6-hole
swing.
hitter, though. He must have gotten a
Viene
good
ahora
night's sleep last
Paul,
night.
¿no?
Exactly where I was
Ah, no,
going,
Ryan
man.
Brown,
First
verdad.
5 guys in the
Ryan
order
Brown.
looked like they were still asleep, rolling out of bed. Those day games will creep up on you. 6-hole guy was locked and loaded.
Here's Ryan Braun now. Hit the other way out toward right
Le va a
field.
llegar, ¿no? Sí. Qué
Blackman
pena.
is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire.
Bueno, suerte, no suerte. A ver, yo estoy
Digging
pisando
in,
mal,
Daniel Murphy. He'll look to
Lo
duplicate
reconozco.
his first at-bat when he homered to open the inning.
Even though they're up by a
Diga,
Oh, and here's a
madre mía, mira cómo
drive.
está
Well
mal.
hit out to straightaway
Increíble.
center. Meanwhile now, this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases. And
Pero
he
batean
will
todo.
coast into
Pero
second with a
batean
leadoff
todo,
double.
todo.
Well, every
Madre
pitcher gets
amor
to start the
hermoso.
inning with a fresh slate, and he's out trying to put that last inning behind him. But he's got to be shaking his head right here. A leadoff
pisando
double
mal,
on the
no
first
cojo el
pitch,
timing
and
para
he's back in
acercarme.
trouble again. Things just not going his way right now. Well, this second inning is not starting out any better than the first was. He just might not have it in this one.
From the belt, kicks and deals.
Ahora sí.
And it's 1-2.
Empiezo a coger ya el timing.
All right, let's take a step back right here. He's down 1-2, 3 fastballs in a row. There is no way he's throwing him a 4th.
Gonzalez on the run. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
O sea, cuando batean mal le
Okay,
sale un
here's
play de
how San
sacrificio
Francisco
para
lines up
mover el
defensively.
control.
And let's take a look at second baseman Rougned Odor. Pound for pound, one of the strongest guys in the game. 30 home run
eso de que me salgas
potential,
tú de
but a
aquí,
premium
muy poca
defender
vez,
at
entonces,
second
ahí.
base. And if you don't slide properly into second base, he is going to let you know about it.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases.
Bueno, el batazo perfecto, se llama eso. Joder,
As he
macho,
arrives at
de
second
verdad,
without a
estoy
play,
incapaz de hacer nada.
as also on the play, a
Super
run
triste.
comes across to score. Digging in, Nolan Arenado. He singled his last time up. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
He's certainly giving up plenty of hits in this one, but the funny thing is he hasn't walked anyone yet. That tells me he's throwing strikes, but he's just not throwing enough quality strikes.
Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. It's 7-0.
Now batting.
Steph.
The left fielder, David.
No tengo pitcher. No tengo pitcher, Pastor. No voy a estar reventando un pitcher ahora. Un partido que tengo perdido.
First pitch of the at-bat. Strike taken up in the zone. Arenado, a runner at first with one gone in the inning. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Hombre, tienen fuerza,
Last pitch was a fastball, tries to double up with the same piece of cheese and it gets turned around. Nice piece of hit.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Looking at his career totals, Story carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out. At the plate, Tony Walters, and we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Right side, but it's well foul. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. Lifted into center field. Hicks is under it.
Todo hasta picheos difíciles lo están bateando súper bien ellos. Ten cuidado con eso.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Entra sin bola. Paul DeYoung, el alajero de Chosen.
And he misses there. 1-2.
Venga, hombre, va.
Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. And he makes the throw to first. DeYoung is retired, and there's 1 away. Now
Hace una cosa. ¿Cómo era? No estoy select. No.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, number 18, Carlos Martinez.
Otro jonrón, es que están bateando muchísimo en este partido ahí. Jonrón de Hoskin. Que el Germán Márquez va sobradísimo, Uy, el partido lo ponen a 1, Ha acabado el partido 8-7, Casi lo remonta la guía. Venga flipando. Casi lo remonta la guía.
Close one, 8-7 is how it finishes today.
Yo no lo hubiera remontado ni a palo, Yo, con lo como estaba jugando, ni de coña. Pero bueno, esto es para que veamos que no es nada fácil. Venga, va, pues el mismo de Keuker este. Es el que jugamos ahora. No tengo un tercera base, un tío que pueda jugar tercera base, ¿no? Sí, bueno, Ryan sí. Creo que catcher, no, catcher no. Venga, va. Vamos allá. A ver si empieza mejor el partido, porque es que el anterior empezó muy mal.
Summertime by the Bay. We're at Oracle Park in San Francisco. Tonight it's the first of...
Vamos allá. Está las Keuker,
Coming
volvemos
to
a
the plate
casa.
now,
Vamos a
Trey
ver si
Turner. And we are
un poco
set
mejor
for
esto.
baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Washington.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Trey.
And now he'll try to bunt his way on to start the game. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Gonzalez has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. What do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Yeah, Matty, without question right here. This lineup's been struggling. Some bad approaches at the plate from top to bottom. They need the first two guys in the order to ignite this offense if they're going to have a chance of breaking out of this malaise.
On a line, that's a base hit. Oh, he couldn't make the play.
Un picheo malo.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that.
Yeah, if he's going to leave pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
One ball, no strikes to count.
Sí que esta pantalla tiene menos frames por segundo,
right
center. Por eso.
Gonzalez coming on. He's there. Oh, but he can't hold on. The relay, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Hay error, por Dios, venga, hombre, no puede ser que todo me esté pasando hoy así.
From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one, Mr. James Kingsley. There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now, as he'll take a look at ball one. Comes into this one at 271. 17 home runs and 46 driven in. Zimmerman, playing here in his age 34 season. He was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball one. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 3 runs already home here. 2 balls and a strike to Dozier.
Ahora.
There's strike 2 on a fastball right down the middle.
Hey, I know it's early and we're in the first right here, but he's going to have to work that heater to both sides of the plate. He cannot get away with missing over the heart of the plate all night.
The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
From the stretch, a called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Hey, I don't mind you taking one right there. This pitcher's been struggling early. You got to make him work, see if he'll get in his zone. If he's willing to walk a few guys and then someone pops one over the fence, this game could get out of hand early.
A ball and 2 strikes.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string, throw the El Cambio.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. But the Nationals strike for...
Ay, Dios mío, me hace un bate de corrido y me...
Patrick Corbin gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball. When we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs, this guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. And most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
So, guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Matty, this team is oozing confidence right now. They were playing well coming into this game. And what do? Right out of the chute, top of the first throw, 3 spot up on the board. They got the opposition on their heels.
So he gets him swinging on a pitcher's pitch. Aaron Hicks is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. And here's a look at the hometown Giants starting lineup in this one. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matty, I'm excited to watch David Peralta play. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yo no sé por qué le estoy dando tan adelantado hoy a la bola. Le doy adelantado.
Bases are empty, 1 man.
Adelantado.
And right into the shift. Fielded cleanly by Zimmerman. And he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Here's a swing and a bouncing ball hit to Turner. It's short. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it. Into the box now, Michael Taylor. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch coming. Here it is. In there, strike 1.
Empiezo a lanzar, macho. Empiezo a pichar porque ya me está cansando esto que me la tienen tanto.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the leadoff hitter in the inning reaches safely for the Nationals.
Hey, nice AB right there. With the pitcher coming to the plate, your job is to get on in front of him. This should be interesting. Does he get the bunt sign? Do we play a little billy ball and pull it back and try and play chicklets with the third baseman? See what happens. It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Is there a ring about the caught stealing for Sanchez? A windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Popped up Aguilar near the first base bag.
Yo creo que el primer inning después de mucho tiempo que no me hacen carrera. Tengo mucha suerte.
Now the Giants number 4, Jesus Aguilar. His career batting line with Patrick Corbin. He's 1 for 5. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
You know, Matty, I'm not surprised by that pitch. Raise the eye level a little bit. Maybe we get something bouncing in the dirt right here.
Slow little roller to third. To his right, Rendon. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman.
So stepping in,
and
he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch hacking here.
Justo donde lo tengo, pero que le vuelvo a dar hiper adelantado a la bola. Joder, macho.
Back up the middle. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Batting fifth.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside. Slow roller left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Well, I think he took it for granted there a bit. Probably thought he had it in the bag, and he just lost concentration for a minute. Now his pitcher has to pick him up.
El hombre que hace llorar a los Tigres.
Into the box, David Peralta. Line to the right side. But a foul ball. Peralta can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitchers' hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
No terminó de conseguirle darle ese flyer.
Striding in now for the Nats, Adam Eaton. He reached on a single in his first try.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And that'll get down for a base hit. So he's aboard again with his second hit of the game here in the top of the third. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. High fly ball out to straightaway center. After it is Hicks. He's there and records the first out. Stepping up now, Juan Soto. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. He's not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So they get a runner into scoring position now at second following the one-out stolen base. And as you see there, his total places him second on the Nationals in that category. Hicks is there, 2 gone.
Le han respetado el brazo a Hicks.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting first baseman Ryan Zimmerman. No balls and a strike to count. Fly ball right down the line in left. Peralta on the move. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nationals lead 1, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Stepping in, Carlos Gonzalez, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
The right fielder.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Man, he certainly got him protected right there. He almost got him to go around on that slider right there. I would not be surprised if he goes fishing a little bit further outside.
The 1-1. And he fouls this one off.
Carlos de nuevo. 2 strikes, una bola. De nuevo Corbin nos monta con 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
A ver si conseguimos tener un buen contacto, hombre.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the
umpire.
umpire. That'll be the first out of the inning.
Batting ninth.
Now in the box, Dallas Keuchel. He'll get his first opportunity in this one. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Giants are still searching for their first hit of the ballgame. 2-0.
Can't allow yourself to lose focus right here with the pitcher up. Got to stay on the attack. Minimize pitches against these guys and put them away early.
Outside, 3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize
Y la
pitches.
cuarta bala para dar a Keuker. Bueno, se
And
pasa el
this
pitcher.
misses as well. Ball
Nada
four,
mal.
and he's walked the opposing pitcher on 4 pitches.
The center fielder.
Digging in, Aaron Hicks. He went down
El Aaron
swinging to
Hicks.
start the home
Este hombre
first.
tiene fuerza.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Adelantado.
swing,
Pero
just
por
got
Dios,
it
¿por qué le
straighten
estoy dando
that
tan
one out.
adelantado? Joder, si no hace falta.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
Otra vez
Loud
adelantado.
contact there, but it's well fouled.
No sé, chicos. No sé
Keuchel
por qué le
stands at
estoy dando
first
tan
with one
adelantado
out.
a esto. Madre mía.
Started the
Mira,
breaking
vendrá y
ball
será el
far too
típico
inside
que
that time. Laid
dará
off
un
for
batazo
ball
doble.
1.
¿Tú qué haces?
Two balls and 2 strikes to Hicks now.
Dos. Venga, va. Doy dos.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Popped him up.
Fácil por primera. No llega Zimmerman.
Zimmerman
Qué pena.
is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Ahora hemos sacado picheo en este inning.
Here's
Por
Rognet
lo menos.
Odor now.
Viene
Number
Rognet.
1 here in the early going.
Rognet. Odor.
First offering on its way. 0-1 the
Paul.
count.
El Rugner Odor.
And he just ramps up and gears
Buena
the
recta,
fastball by him.
Recorre bien
0-2.
ahí. Me ha pasado.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And he'll
No,
take
you
the
know.
fastball here inside off the plate. It's
Bueno, chicos,
1-2.
intentaré darle de
Well, this
nuevo
is
el
an approach we've
formato
seen him use
medianamente interesante
effectively
de
lately. Set up the
canal,
inside
¿no?
and then
Con
get him
todo
out
lo de-
with pitches away.
Yanked
Todas las
the
tonterías que
slider
teníamos,
across
¿no? En
that
su
time,
momento.
laid off for a ball.
A ver si vuelve a hacer lo que era antes.
Now a check swing, and he went around,
ponchado
says
con
the
ese
home
pitcher,
plate
sí, señor.
umpire. Pretty forceful about it, too.
Ha bonchado el árbitro. Pero bueno.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
The second baseman.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. And it looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Hard liner to center field.
Aaron Hicks ahí.
Hicks
Así.
has to roam straight back, but he has it for the
Primera
first
del
down.
inning.
The catcher, number 28.
Striding in, Kurt Suzuki, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. On the ground
Campo
for the
de
shortstop, DeYoung.
Buen tiro.
On
Muy
the
bueno.
first,
Sí, señor.
and Suzuki's retired, 2 away.
Segundo del inning.
Now at the plate, Michael
Y
Taylor.
turno para
He
Michael
singled his last
Taylor.
time up.
Taylor.
Hit pretty well out toward
Right,
right center
fácil.
field. Hicks is
Llega
after
Aaron
it.
Hicks. Le mete debajo de la bola.
He
Muy bueno.
tracks it down, and that will end
Pues
the
uno,
inning.
3 con 3 picheos, si no me equivoco, 3 o 4.
Next to bat for
Perfecto.
the Giants, Gary
Gary
Sanchez.
Sánchez.
He's
A ver si
0 for
empezamos
1
ya.
thus far.
The catcher.
Hey, we're
Soltar
still
un
in the
poco
early
los brazos.
stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get
Calentarse los
on
bates.
and get a big inning started.
Paul de Gary Sánchez.
Sanchez, the former
Murió, ¿no?
Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is
Vaya
getting
tiro de
exactly what they
Dozier, qué bueno.
expected.
And there's 1
Qué
away.
buena ahí de Dozier.
Now batting.
Mira Jesús Aguilar.
The 4-hole hitter, Jesus Aguilar, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Line toward the
Es
alley in left
importante
center.
Jesús, va a ser un
That's
buen
the
doble
first
si
hit in
corre,
this one
porque
for the
este hombre
Giants.
corre muy poco.
The relay.
Buen doble ahí de Jesús Aguilar.
Man, I don't
Pelota
think he could
llorado,
have dissected those fielders any better if he tried. Drove that one into the alley for a gapper that'll bring him easily into second base.
A 103 millas salió la pelota. Nada más.
In now, Ryan Schimpf, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
Toda la esquina.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
Hey, that's obviously the game plan against this guy. Bury it in on his hands. He finds himself down 0-2 now. He doesn't know if he's coming back in there or going breaking stuff down and away.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Runner at second here with one man out.
Le trae una bola para Ryan Schimpf, o Little Monster.
Hit hard on the ground towards second.
Le llegó Dozier. Madre mía, qué jugada te acaba de hacer
This one
Dozier.
over to first, and he gets his
Qué
man for the
jugada se
second
acaba de hacer
out.
Ryan Dozier.
Now batting.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul
Paul
DeYoung.
DeYoung. Vamos a
Runner
ver
in
si traemos
scoring
uno, aunque
position
sea.
with two gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just
Mira
able
que
to get a
va
piece of
buscando
that
el
for
picheo.
strike one. Aguilar on third with two out.
La trae sin bola.
Now,
Buen batazo de Paul DeYoung, que la pelota se va hacia el jardín izquierdo. Y no. Y señor, díganle que no esa pelota. Vaya honrón del elegido Chosen One de Paul DeYoung, que pone el partido bonito donde nosotros queríamos 3-2. Trae a Jesús Aguilar. Así sí, ya le estamos viendo un poco mejor la bola al señor Patrick Corbin. Vamos a ver si sigue. Sí viene el hombre que hace llorar a los Tigres. David Peralta. Su sueño, ser pitcher, la realidad, uno de los mejores bateadores hoy por hoy de la Liga Nacional. Bola sin strike. Bastante picheo en este inning para Patrick Corbin. Prepara. Bola bajita y lo tienen 3 y nada. Llega el momento de pensar si es bueno comprar picheo si viene en el centro. Buen batazo ahí de David Peralta y va a ser hit, sí señor. Hit de David Peralta. Con 3 y nada venía buscando el centro Patrick Corbin y esperó el bate de David Peralta tener un buen contacto ahí con la bola y hemos conseguido el hit. Bola bajita para Carlos González.
As a hitter right here, you have to tell yourself, I can't get too big. Don't let the moment get away from me. A nice bullet in the gap gets the job done in this situation.
Buena slider ahora. Se ha comido completamente ahí Carlos González. Un buen swing, pero no llegó a tener contacto con la bola. 3 y 2. No, 3 y 2. 3 a 2. 2 bolas, un strike. Me he equivocado. 56 lanzamientos ya para Patrick Corbin en la parte baja del cuarto inning. 2 bolas, un strike, se viene hacia la goma y bueno, el umpire se ha comido un poco ese picheo. Miren a las Keuchel, creo que es bueno buscar ahora hacer swing, chicos, porque si no, después con el pitcher nos va a costar un poco. Así que vamos allá. Buen batazo de Carlos González hacia el right field, hacia el left field, perdón. Fácil. Completamente de frente. Pero bueno, bien. Tenemos que buscar el batazo. Turno para Patrick Corbin contra Dallas Keuchel. El partido ahora se ha puesto emocionante. 3 a 2. Creo que estamos en el punto donde queríamos, ¿no? Ese punto de que venimos de atrás, pero vamos en realidad hacia adelante, ¿no? Vamos a pasos agigantados. Qué buen cambio. Me ha quedado bajito ahora de los Keuchel. Oh, Keuchel. Se la goma y tirándole Patrick Corbin. Lo puso a bailar bachata Dallas Keuchel. Segundo ponche del partido para la barba de San Francisco. Turno para Chris Turner ahora contra Dallas Keuchel. Se prepara para lanzar Lansai. Buena recta en la zona baja del plato. Turner un buen bateador con mucho contacto y bastante paciente en el home. Batazo importante, vamos a ver, le llega a Peralta, Peralta está debajo, error de Peralta, chicos, error de Peralta, como siempre hay alguien que me tiene que venir aquí a tocar la moral. Van dos errores hoy, uno de Peralta, otro de Carlos González, parece que hay problemas en el cielo, no terminan de ver bien la bola, que alguien me lo explique, porque estos dos me pueden costar un partido. Era el segundo out, el de Carlos González, si no me equivoco, y cayó la bola y después vino Mr. Juan Soto y botó la anterior, ¿no? Espero que esta vez no pase. Error. Ahí está. Es típico, chicos. Después del error viene el batazo. Aaron Hicks valentísimo. Y nada, chicos. Se vienen arriba de nuevo los Washington.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given a chance. And he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there.
Hola Ismael, ¿qué tal? Bienvenido. El nivel lo tengo en dinámico.
The 1-0.
Empecé, por ejemplo, el directo de hoy lo empecé, si no me equivoco, leyenda el lanzamiento y Hall of Fame bateando. No sé cómo están ahora, la verdad. Bueno, ahora está en Hall of Fame Plus el picheo y me imagino que estará en All Star o Hall of Fame lo mismo. Uy, qué malo el lanzamiento. Pero bueno, al final lo levanta también ahí Jesús Aguilar y qué pena ese doble ahí de Adamito.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Giants lineup with manager Bruce Bochy. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said they've been chasing at pitches out of the zone all game, which obviously doesn't usually lead to good results. Until they start being more selective with their swings, he said they will continue to struggle.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
4 del partido, de todas maneras el partido está ahí.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Está teniendo problemas.
Now the 1-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Está utilizando ahora un poco más la recta, ve que el slider se lo estábamos empezando a descoser, ¿no? Ahí está, Dallas Keuchel va a dar el hit. Se envasa el pitcher. Quítase al center field. Parecía puesto con la mano por parte de Dallas Keuchel, la barba de San Francisco. Y turno para Aaron Hicks. Bueno, Dallas Keuchel se le ha empatado las 2 veces a Patrick Corbin. Vamos a dejar a Aaron Hicks, este bateador con fuerza que tenemos aquí.
But at least he's got the knock.
No, yo me quedo.
And this is off the glove of Suzuki as it bounces away. And no advance.
Me podía haber ido posiblemente, pero ya me lo pensé y al pensármelo mejor quedarse. Aaron Hicks. No.
Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
2 bolas sin strikes. Importante ahora mismo envasar a Aaron Hicks. 3 y nada. Ha perdido un poco la zona ahora en este momento. Patrick Corbin. Y después prepara turno. Turnerodor. Turnerodor, el boxeador. 3-1. Aaron Hicks. Patrick Corbin, Aaron Hicks.
And it's full now, 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on
3-1,
so now we've got a battle on our hands.
3-2.
He's set. Here's the 3-2.
Buen batazo de Aaron Hicks hacia el center field. Vamos, cómo estamos respondiendo a la ofensiva. tiro malo ahí, me imagino que Danito, ¿no? El center field.
That's the difference in
Michael
today's
Taylor,
game.
no sé.
Pitchers
Uno
will
de esos
throw
dos
any
siempre
pitch in any
Vamos
count.
a hacer
The batter was
un
able
poquito
to
así.
deliver on a 3-2
Creo que se
great
va a ver
ball.
mejor. Bueno, turno para Runedor. Yo creo que es el momento de buscar tocar la bola.
Standing in now, Rougned trying to give himself up here, but this is foul, so the runners will return. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Vamos, Runner, toca la bola, hijo. Lo único que tienes que hacer, tocar bien la bola.
0-1 pitch on its way. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. The 1-1. And he pops up the
Buen
bunt
toque,
attempt.
Buen toque de Runner.
Throw to
¡Quieto!
first,
Runner
not in
odor.
time. So now
Muy
everybody's
buen
safe.
toque de
And
Runner.
now time is called here.
Se queda en
Pitching
ese
coach is
punto
gonna
donde
pay
no
fair
sabe
visit
si
to
bajar
the
el
mound to
pitcher, subir
discuss
el
how they
catcher.
want to attack things here.
Buah, toque magistral, Y se lo pensó mucho el catcher. Y se quieto, fácil además. El turno para Gary. Es Cari Sánchez. El momento de los grandes bateadores.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez as he grounds one briskly to short. Dozier on to first, and they get the double play, but boy, was he ever upended at second base.
Lo que no puedes hacer es hacer un doble play.
Ready for another shot now.
Tampoco nos vamos a quejar, traemos una carrerita más. Ahora turno para Jesús Aguilar, que si da un hit, pues empataremos el partido.
90 feet away at third. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away.
Jesús, vamos. El Chucho Aguilar.
At third with 2 away.
No es strike, 0 bola. Para el gran Jesús. Buen batazo de Jesús Aguilar, de nuevo otro batazo importante hacia el left center field. Y va a ser otro doble para Jesús Aguilar si es que llega, porque es muy lento. Bueno, bien. Otro buen doble de Jesús Aguilar, ha mandado 2 batazos contra esa pared. Y de momento respondiendo Jesús Aguilar a las expectativas del equipo. Y lo volvemos a tener en segunda base, ahora empatado el partido. Y viene el Little Monster.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Uf,
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen.
Vaya, ahora trae 0 bolas. No.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Unión.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays
bola,
off it
un
for a ball.
strike. Ryan Singh esperando su picheo.
Guys were just flailing away
Ahora
at that slider, but
sabemos
tonight,
con mucha fuerza.
completely different story. I think their approach coming to the plate tonight was to lay off that pitch
3-1.
until he shows he can throw it for a
Ahora
strike.
sí, parece que se le está yendo el partido de las manos completamente a Patrick Corbin. 78 lanzamientos ya en este quinto inning.
The 3-1 pitch.
No,
And that
cuarta
misses,
mala.
ball 4.
Y
So
turno
it's
para el
first
hombre
and
que ya le
second
dio un
now with
jonrón
2
a Corbin
outs.
en este partido. El elegido,
Stepping in,
Bull de Jong.
We'll
Vámonos.
see what he can
Vamos
do
a
here
ver
with a
el
pair
chosen
of
one.
runners on base and 2
Para
down here
Patrick
in the
Corbin.
fifth.
Corbin sabe que no se puede equivocar.
He's set. Here it comes.
Uf,
No
pues se
balls
equivocó.
and
Lo que
one
pasa es que no me lo esperaba que fuera esa recta en todo el
2
medio.
down, runners at
Esperaba más
first
bien
and
un
second.
picheo lento. Me curvo en el slider. Me ha sorprendido un poco con la recta. Buen batazo de De Jong, pero no voy a meter a Aguilar hacia home. Qué pena, era la carrera de los arriba, pero corre muy lento Jesús Aguilar como para mandarlo a home ahí. Más por un batazo, vamos a decirlo así, por un batazo contundente. Iba a ser out home.
Into the box, David Peralta.
No,
He'll watch a
el
slider
aire
that
afuera.
runs out of the
Bien ahí
strike zone
David
away
Peralta,
for
el hombre que
ball
hace
1.
llorar a los
He's
Tigres.
working on a 1-for-2 game so
Una bola,
far.
0 strikes. Para David.
Ready with the 1-0.
Uf, el slider, me
Tried
lo
to
he
get the
comido.
arms extended, but he couldn't.
Me he comido
1-1.
el slider completamente además. No me fui adelante.
Ready with the 1-1.
No.
Off the outside that
No,
time
no.
as the breaking
No
ball
ball,
can't
strike.
catch the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Well,
Batazo enorme de David
down the
Peralta, va a
right
ser por
field
encima.
Into the cold,
Foul.
but foul.
Casi se viene el gran slam de David Peralta. Madre de amor hermoso, qué batazo de David Peralta, de verdad.
The 2-2 pitch.
Foul de David ahora.
Fouled off.
Como le estamos presionando a Patrick Corbin. 86 lanzamientos ya. 3 y
And the
2.
slider misses here, so he
Se
runs the
llena.
count full 3-2.
Se llena la
For the guy
cuenta.
on the mound, this is one of those innings
Y
where
otra viene
nothing
Carlos
comes
González.
easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been, as they'll strand the bases loaded. This side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded.
Muy buena recta.
5 innings complete,
Nada
and
que
we are
decir. Lo ha sacado muy bien Patrick Corbin.
digging in now. Ryan Zimmerman. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Ryan Zimmerman.
Vamos,
The
buena recta y
fastball
de
that
la
gets the
Keuchel.
lower part of the zone called for a strike. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes,
Ya un
but it
poco
misses
afuera, pero
1
buen
and
café.
2.
Y acabó.
Swing and a
Ahora
line
de nuevo
drive,
para
but
Brian.
foul. And it's
Otro
fouled
foul.
away.
Es Zimmerman o es Ryan. Creo que es Zimmerman, Sí, es Zimmerman. Confirmamos es Ryan Zimmerman. Perdón, chicos.
2 balls and 2
Buen
strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman. Fastball got him looking.
Lo
They
deja
had 2
frío.
seam action on it,
Lo
1
deja
gone.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now.
congelado.
Still
Tercer
looks razor
ponche
sharp
para
from what
dar
I
a
can tell,
Keuchel.
so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Hit in the air down the
Batazo
left field line.
fácil.
Peralta is under
Muy
it.
elevado hacia la línea del left
And
field.
he
Y
makes the
David
catch for the
Peralta
second out.
lo asegura. Y sacamos el segundo out del inning.
The catcher. Number
Turno
Ready
para el
once
catcher,
again,
para
Kurt
Kurt
Suzuki. He got on
Suzuki.
top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Ahí está Keuchel
Fastball on
asegurando
the
el
inner
primer strike
third,
en la
taken
esquina
for
de
a
adentro.
strike. 4-4 is our score as we play the 6th. Bullet back up the middle.
Aaron Hicks le corre bien a la bola
Hicks
y
will get
la
there, and he
pelota
puts
está
it
en el
away
guante.
to retire
Se
the
acaba el
side.
inning.
Nationals
1,
gone in
3.
order through
Y da la
5.
Keuchel de nuevo sacando muy bien
Ross
sus innings.
enters
Y
to do the
chicos, se
pitching
le ha
in the
acabado el
bottom of the
partido.
6th.
Patrick Corbin traen a Joe Rose.
Number 40.
Estaba claro de que iban a buscar
Ready for
algo
another chance.
distinto.
Carlos Gonzalez.
Porque estábamos
He's
bateando
hitless in his
sinker
2
el slider cambia
at-bats
y
so
curva.
far.
Lo único rápido así que tiene es el sinker, así que vamos a cuidarnos.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Gonzalez.
And he'll just fight this one
Buen
off
sinker
as it's
ahora,
chopped foul.
rapidito el sinker del hombre. 90 millas por hora.
Here's a little chopper
Batazo
up the
fácil
middle.
por el
Turner
shortstop.
has it.
Turner.
And quickly there's one down to lead off the
Será el
frame.
primer out del inning. Estamos en el... No, voy a darle la oportunidad a Dallas Keuchel.
Riding in
Porque
once
creo que puede
again,
lanzar
Dallas
todavía
Keuchel
séptimo
hitting for
octavo.
himself here in a tie ball game in
Muy
the
cómodo
6th.
ahora mismo.
Geico.
And
buen
I'm
cambio.
not sure you can get fooled worse
Fue
than
muy
that.
adelante
It's
el
0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his
Listo, no
hand.
se va a ver tan
Off
adelantado.
the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much
Fuera.
better idea
Segundo
of what
strike
he's
para
looking
Dallas
for
Keuchel.
after that second pitch.
Que se ha ido de 1-1 con
Ross
dos
is
veces
1-2.
se han basado.
And he fouls
Una
this
por
one
base por
off.
bola y otra con un hit al
That
center
wasn't a
field.
terrible pitch right there.
La
But if
barba
he's
de
going
San
to execute
Francisco.
and get this swing and a miss, he's going to have to get that ball a little bit further down. Maybe even
Y buena
potentially
slider.
bounce the next one.
Muy
And
buen
the slider
slider.
gets him swinging.
Lo
Two
ponchan
gone.
a Dallas Keuchel. Y turno para
Now
los
to the
Kings.
plate, Aaron
Otro hombre
Hicks.
con
He's got a
bastante
hit in
fuerza.
3
Qué
at-bats
pena
to
lo
this
de
point.
casi el jonrón
First
contra
pitch
el
of the
base de
at-bat.
David Peralta en el inning anterior. Buen batazo de hit por el center field y vuelve a pasarse Aaron Hicks. Va para segunda y va a llegar quieto, tranquilo con ese error. Hit y error. Y turno para el hombre, el boxeador Runner Odor. Que no es boxeador, pregúntele. Si no crean que es boxeador, pregúntenle a José Bautista. Todavía está buscando la mano que le soltó. Una bola sin strike. Dos bolas, cero strike. Un hit podría traernos ahora sí la carrera del empate, de irnos arriba.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
It's amazing how quick an inning can get away from.
Hola, Arwin, no pasa nada, hombre. Usted puede salir, puede hacer todo lo que quiera que si lo quiere ver. Oh, qué pena, buena tapada ahí del Free Sumner. Y se acaba.
Back here in San Francisco, we're off to the 7th inning now, but first let's have a look at our game summary to see how we got here.
Michael A. Taylor.
Line drive to center field. Hicks
patrolling
center makes the play 1 out.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets caught. He would have represented the go-ahead run.
Buena recta ahí. Canasta Colorado. Tercer inning iba 7-0 y dije voy a simular y no terminaba de cogerle el timing al partido y para estar ahí viendo, para estar ahí sufriendo, pues simulo y juego otro y buen batazo.
MLB draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
Y este partido, pues bueno, empezó igual, empezó 3-0 ganando Washington y mira, aquí estamos. Ahora sí estamos un poquito más como queremos. Buena recta ahí de Dallas Keuchel. Sí, no, este es un juego que como pases un tiempito sin jugar, te lo notas, y mucho.
A 1-1 count to the Nationals leadoff batter.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
3-1 to the Nationals shortstop.
Time to focus here. This game is way too close to be walking, guys, so we'll see if he can make him swing the bat on this next pitch.
Lifted in the air out to left. Peralta's under it, and that's the second
Me han
out
hecho
of the
dos
inning.
errores, tanto Peralta como Carlos González. Horrible, pues. Horrible.
In now is Adam Eaton, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far.
Bien ahora,
and he gets ahead 0-1.
Bien, Keuchel. Buen cate de Keuchel ahora. Madre mía. No deja frío, congelado a Danito. Cuarto, quinto ponche ya de nuestro amigo Dallas Keuchel. Y turno para Gary Sánchez. A ver, tiene recta, curva, cambio y cáter. Tiene dos picheos rápidos y dos lentos. Vamos a ver si podemos destrozarlos aquí.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one.
He just doesn't look comfortable in the box to me tonight. He's been off balance with his swings, and that one completely tied him up.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez.
I just think after seeing both those pitches
pues
right
mira,
there,
estás ahí, bueno,
96,
la verdad que siempre son pequeñas metas, tío, que se van logrando. Y te lo mereces porque te lo has currado. Batazo grande, enorme, hacia el jardín izquierdo. Díganle que no esa pelota, Gary Sánchez hacia el left field, la ha mandado a volar y esa no vuelve más. Madre del amor hermoso, qué batazo de Gary Sánchez desde que salió, hace su flip y dice vete a buscarla a la mitad de la grada. Qué pedazo de remontada acaba de hacer el equipo de San Francisco, que vamos 5-4.
Into the box now, Jesus Aguilar.
Y turno para el Chucho Aguilar. Madre mía, la verdad es que el equipo me ha quedado muy coqueto. No hay bateador malo en el equipo, no hay jugador malo en este equipo de San Francisco.
Misses ball 2.
Todos son unas bestias.
5 runs, 10
Cualquiera te la puede
hits,
botar.
2 errors to this point for San Francisco.
Gracias, Arwin, gracias. La verdad que el equipo está, a mí también me gusta bastante cómo quedó.
And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Boy, what a time to pull the
Las
string
ansias,
on
las
him.
ansias.
On 2-0, there's no way anyone's thinking changeup. So if you can locate it, that's pretty much unhittable.
Now
buen batazo de Jesús Aguilar hacia el left field, batazo
It's on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number
Qué
1.
pena, sí, bueno, pero falta Pilar, pero ¿por qué traje a
The only
Hit?
problem was that he pulled off it just a
Madre
bit.
mía, qué
The
batazo de
location was a
Aguilar
little on
de
the outer
línea
half,
que iba a
so he
volver a
would hit it
pegar
even
contra la pared
better
si no había
if
sido
he
por
would have stayed through the middle of the
el
field.
left field que le ha corrido muy bien Soto ahí. Turno para el Little Monster, Ryan Schimpf. Vamos a ver.
Standing in now, Ryan Schimpf, as he looks at a fastball that's in
Buen
there for
picheo,
strike
no
1.
esperaba
0 for 2 for
decirlo.
him to this point.
Le trae la bola para Ryan Schimpf.
Here's the 0-1 pitch.
No,
Off the plate, 1 ball,
cambio
1
fuera.
strike.
Por cierto, Darwin, ya tengo ahí instalado el NHL en la equipo preparado ahí un día para probarlo.
And this ball runs away for ball 2, 2-1.
Double on strike para
5
Ryan
runs,
Schimpf.
10 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco.
Doyles.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on
¿Qué tal
that one.
todo? Pues bueno, la verdad es que ahora bastante mejor que al principio del directo. Bastante mejor.
Swing and a
Buen
miss on the
cambio.
changeup, and there are 2
Y
gone.
ya sabemos, Ryan Schimpf, si no la toca, es un ponche
Ready
seguro.
now, Paul DeYoung. And if you remember, I'm sure he
Y si la
does. He
toca
hit
es
a
un
round
batazo,
triple
no
back in the
importa.
fourth.
Normalmente. Bueno, turno para Paul DeYoung, el elegido.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
Vaya porquería de swing. Una trae cero bola para Paul DeYoung.
Ready with the 0-1.
No,
That
ya
misses
fuera ahora.
wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
Sí, partido que empecé mal, y ha costado. No digo que lo voy a ganar todavía, pero
Now the
ha costado
1-1
mucho.
pitch.
Buen batazo de Paul DeYoung hacia el
It
center
goes.
field.
He got all of this one.
No,
Into the
no,
bleachers
no, no, no,
and
no.
gone.
Díganle que no, que no, que no a esa pelota, chicos. Otro jonrón de Paul
It's a
DeYoung que se
solo
va a los
shot here for Paul
461
DeYoung. His
pies.
second of the game,
Vaya
and
burrada de
it's now
jonrón
6-4.
de gran Paul DeYoung. Vaya remontada de este equipo.
When
Se
that
lo
pitch was
merecen.
grooved right down Main Street, he
Vaya
couldn't believe
estacazo
it.
le
He
acaba de
started
meter.
salivating when he saw
Madre
it, but
de
stayed
amor
back enough to put a
hermoso.
great swing on it.
Enorme cuadrangular.
So
Y
they'll
traen a
make a
Matt
matchup
Grace
move here and bring on a southpaw to
a
face the
pelearse
left-handed hitter
contra
due up.
David Peralta sin que el slider cambio de recta.
Stepping in now, David Peralta. As he'll go
Buen
after the
batazo
first
ahora de
pitch
David
and
Peralta que va a hacer un
line
giro
one
hacia el
into left
center field.
and that's gonna
Y
get
el
down
hombre
for
que
a
hace
base
llorar a
hit.
los Tigres se pone ahí en primera.
That had to be in the scouting
Y se
report right
envasa
there. You
de
don't see
una
too
buena
many
manera.
0-0 breaking ball and
Entrenando
pushes in the
pitchers.
game anymore. He had to know that.
Y
push
turno
was coming.
para Carlos González. Estoy a punto de volver a subir a Hall of Fame. Y
Into the box, Carlos Gonzalez. As he overcommits
El
here
ansia,
to a
el
slider
ansia
out of
de
the
batear.
zone, 1 strike to count.
Arwin se
He
ríe
could really use a knock
por el
here, 0 for
sobrenombre que le he
3 in
puesto,
the
por el
game
mote
so
que le he puesto
far.
a David Peralta. El hombre que hace llorar a los Tigres. Lo de trae 0 bola para Carlos González.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2.
Ah, no, bueno.
Peralta
Sus motivos
leads
habrán
off first
tenido
with a pair of outs in the inning.
para no conseguir el fichaje de David Peralta.
Got him on a good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strike.
Pues nada, buen inning para nosotros.
So striding forward now,
Ahora es el
Anthony
momento
Rendon. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs.
No me está saliendo tan bueno. ¿Quién? Soto.
And a blast.
Es una
They could
bestia, ¿no? Se
certainly use
supone.
that right now.
That's
El left
strike
field que
2
yo
on
me
a
gustaría tener es
well-placed
Acuña.
changeup around the knees.
No sé si tiene una pinta de ser una bestia en el juego. Acuña Junior.
And this one's
Sí, tiene una
inside and
pinta,
high.
¿sabes?
1
Pasa
and 2
que
down.
Atlanta no lo suelta, vamos. Ni
Squared that
queriendo lo
one up
suelta.
just a little late. He'll try again, 1-2. Oh, right back to him
Oh,
on
qué
the
bien,
mound.
Keuchel. Y
On
buena.
the first, and that's an important first out to start the 8th here. So yet
Habla
another
Junior.
strong outing for him tonight.
Bueno, Black Junior también estaría bien. Bullpen, vamos a poner calentar gente ya. Por si acaso, y José Leclerc está en 88 ahora mismo, igual que Greg Kimbrell, que puede ser que Kimbrell termine siendo el closer. Sí, ya está claro que no estaba, pero bueno, una pena.
First pitch of the
Hay jugadores
at-bat.
que los van metiendo en los rosters.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Hey, that's a
Sí,
great
Tati
job by the
Junior.
pitcher to get ahead right there.
También
You
es
know you
bueno.
got a star hitter at the plate. He's not afraid to go to 2 strikes or go deep in the count.
Joder,
That's
qué
what
buen
you have
batazo.
to do. You have to put him at a disadvantage with the count.
Ahora parece que para ser buen jugador de béisbol tienes
That's what you call
que
a clutch
tener un
piece of
junior
hitting.
detrás de tu
Down 2
apellido.
runs, he puts himself in scoring position and
Ronald
brings the
Acuña
tying
Jr.,
run to the plate.
Vladimir
We'll see
Guerrero
what they do
Jr.,
with the base
Fernando
open
Tatis
here.
Jr.
This one's getting interesting.
From the stretch. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball 1. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Hicks. And as Nationals fans have heard before, see you later.
Bueno, Soto no es malo. A mí me está tocando enamorar un poquito este equipo.
Into the box now, Brian Dozier. He swings
De
and hits
verdad,
it
pero
foul
Washington
off to
me
the
está
right
tocando
and
un
out of play.
poquito la moral.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took
Creo
full
que
advantage.
se le está acabando la
One of
gasolina.
the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
Line to the right side,
Foul.
but that's a foul ball.
Me desosusto, Dozier, por
The
favor.
3-2 pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left.
La Peralta debajo.
Peralta is going to get there as he
Segundo
backs
de
up to
inning.
put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Partido
So
duro.
2 down now in the Washington
Este
8th,
contra Washington.
and that'll bring in the catcher, Kurt Suzuki. This is line to left.
La Peralta y bueno.
Peralta is
sí,
there,
señor,
and he'll
que
make the
tenga ese
catch to
control de
retire
redes
the
encima.
side. Nats pick up a pair in the inning on this 2-run home
Todo el
run.
medio picheo. No hay nada que decir ahí. Ahora sí, vamos a poner a... ¿Qué les parece un Rhys Hoskins así como bateador
Reese
emergente?
Hoskins is up off the bench as he will pinch hit here
No
in the
está mal,
bottom
no.
of the 8th in a tie ball game.
Hoskins.
No, mal no está, la verdad.
Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
Rhys Hoskins, chicos. Una bola, 0 strike. Momento importante.
A ball and a strike.
¡Qué slider! ¿Cómo me acaba de cantar eso allá afuera, hijo? Por favor. La zona de un elefante. No, cántalo
2
también.
and 1.
2 bolas, 1 strike. Con Rhys Hoskins.
Hit hard.
Buen
back
batazo
up
de
the middle.
Hoskins.
And that'll be a base hit, so it's a pinch hit single here to get him started in the home
Pone en
half of
primera
inning
base
number
la
8.
carrera de irnos
Nice
arriba.
execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base
Y
hit up the
turno
middle.
para Aaron
Pitch right
Hicks.
there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
Buen cambio ahora.
Go ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out.
Pone trae 0 bola. Dándole un poco adelantado.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
Qué buen
That
sinker,
misses 1-2.
Cayó bastante.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
And he takes strike 3 cold on the fastball. One gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
So a runner at first now with one away. And
Cuando lo hago
the
así en
second
el
baseman,
ordenador todavía se queda.
Here comes the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1.
Sí, que para cuando hacían spam se bloqueara el mensaje. Pero bueno, depende de la gente, yo le doy a mostrar.
0-1 count and the pitch. Down and away, ball 1.
Vamos a ver si este partido podemos terminar ganando. No pase lo que pase, me parece que bueno, vuelta a coger un poco de sensación, que era importante. Buen batazo ahora sí de Runner hacia el center left. Vamos a ver si puede caer Rick Hawking hacia el home. Lo voy a mandar, lo voy a mandar, lo voy a mandar. Sí señor, va a llegar Hawking. ¡Vámonos! No, el spam no pasa nada. De ti no pasa nada. La cuestión es que, como en su momento había, ¿te acuerdas? Sí, te acuerdas que había gente que te ponía a hacer spam. Entonces salen los mensajes, o sea, los bloquean. Aquí los bloquean, en la play los bloquean. Por eso tengo que darle a mostrar nada más. No es por nada, yo no tengo problema en que haga el spam.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Gary Sanchez. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
And that last at-bat when he went
Por cierto, buen batazo ahí de Runner.
So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter, so I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out. Try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 1-0.
Con esas palabras tan bonitas. Siempre me gusta.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better
come up
fastball at this level. It could not be laid right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike.
Y en los deportes americanos en sí, ¿no? Todos los deportes americanos. Yo, pero bueno, me especializo un poquito más. Lo que más me gusta.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Este es el tercer MLB de Show. Sí, señor, es verdad. Me van a pasar a Jesús Regina. Qué cagao. Eso se llama estar cagao. Que están cagao.
And ball 4 now as he'll take first on the intentional walk.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
So coming to the plate, Ryan Schimpf. A big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th.
Estuve más a punto de meterme fue con Colorado.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
He's set. The 0-1. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Te puedo hacer un experimento un día así en plan en directo, poner el MLB 18 y ese modo franquicia que tengo, darle simular hasta el final a ver qué pasaría. Sería interesante. Porque creo que había buen equipo en ese detrás. Vamos Ryan, vamos. A ver, trae una bola.
Here's the 1-2, and a sinker dips too low there into the dirt, in fact.
Todo continuar la serie no creo, pero hacer eso que estoy diciendo sí, porque en un directo nos podríamos poner de cháchara tal que Boston va a terminar estando arriba. Eso no lo dudaba yo en ningún momento.
In the dirt, did he go around? Yes, he did. And the throw to first ends the inning.
La verdad no me esperaba, o sea, yo me esperaba que Boston al final estaría arriba. A traer a José Leclerc.
Comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Number 29, Jose.
Kicking off the top of the ninth, Michael Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Strike one to start the at-bat.
The right fielder, number 3, Michael A.
Hard hit to first. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Number 47.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that time run from first. Kendrick, native Floridian, is in the midst of his 14th major league season, so I guess you could say baseball has been good to him.
Yeah, and that's the name of this guy. You don't hang around 13 years. I always say this, you show me a good teammate, I'll show you a guy who opens the door every day, and you know exactly what you're getting. The consistency this guy has had can't go unnoticed, and he's had an amazing career.
Que no sean del imperio del mal es algo bueno. Que al final, ser de los Yankees o de los Dodgers es lo más fácil que
First pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out to right center field.
Al final no llegará a nada, por decirlo de una manera. Bueno, hemos ganado el partido, por cierto. Y no sé, Minnesota está logrando un buen equipito. Ya el año pasado se metió.
To close the book on this one.
A tight one, 7-6, the final score tonight. The San Francisco Giants came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
La verdad que no sé, a mí Minnesota me parece que sí puede meterse. A ver, es que en esa división está Cleveland como el único rival, entre comillas. Toronto. Bueno, Toronto no está mal. Me acaban de dar algo. Vamos a ver cómo terminan estos 3 partidos. Vamos ganando. Y ganamos. Y perdemos. 7-3.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. Starting out in the NL West. Anibal Sanchez earned the win, his 4th this season, helping lead the Nationals to victory against the Giants, 7-3. The San Diego Padres grabbed 13 hits in the game as they bested the Mariners in Safeco Field 1-0. The Colorado Rockies smacked 15 team hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston, 10-6. Nick Ahmed was clutch at the plate with 3 RBIs, helping the Diamondbacks get by the Phillies 5-2. The St. Louis Cardinals combined to give up just 5 hits as they pushed past the Dodgers at Chavez Ravine 2-0. The Miami Marlins totaled 13 hits as a team as they took care of the Mets at Citi Field 7-1. The Oakland Athletics got 11 hits overall as they bested the Cubbies at Wrigley Field 6-2. The Pittsburgh Pirates finished off a 3-game sweep as they got the best of the Brewers at home 5-3. They now have 6 straight victories. The Royals hit 3 long balls as they took down the Red Sox on the road 5-1. Malik Smith picked up 3 base knocks in the ballgame.
Bastante largo. Vamos a meternos a ver qué nos dieron en el Diamond Dynasty. No sé qué es esto. Oh. Bueno, los puedo poner en el... Bueno, no está mal. No sé qué es, pero... A ver, son audios para Hombre, el estadio ese y el de los Caps, el Wrigley Field, son para mí los estadios donde mejor se puede jugar, seguro. Bueno, ahí está el equipo mío, que no está tan mal. Está subiendo, están mejorando Haniger, Nelson Cruz, bueno, Carlos Correa un poquito por debajo, Chapman muy bien. Me falta un diamante. Me falta un diamantito ahí para... Por cierto, por ver. ¿Cuánto tenía? 13.000. Porque el problema mío del Diamond es que yo no juego por internet. Lo jugaría en el modo, no sé, jugando contra la IA, al fin y al cabo. Lo que sí tengo ganas de hacerme las misiones. Mira, Félix Hernández. Ya, yo lo del Diamond me hice uno que creo que fue un modo de esto batalla para... Mira, Fran toma, este sí me encantaba. Para ganarme a un jugador, pero al final era un jugador de oro normal, o sea que... Hay muchos jugadores de diamante que no sé ni por qué están ahí. Sandoval. Bueno, pues aquí está. A ver qué compro. Tengo que comprarme un diamante ahí, a ver qué pasa. Esto cada vez se parece más al FIFA, con el Highliner, Future Star, no sé qué. Las cosas como son. Bueno chicos, espero que les haya gustado el directito de hoy. Ha sido un solo partido, voy a ver si puedo conseguir más tiempo para hacer algunos que otros más. Y nada más que decir chicos, que espero que les haya gustado, como siempre digo. Mañana más y mejor. Y eso, poco más. A ver, mañana complicado, porque o sea, los martes para mí son mortales. Y si lo hago lo haría temprano, muy temprano. Un golpe de 5 de aquí de Canarias y es complicado. Bueno chicos, un saludo a todos, Arwin de Hitman por estar ahí y a todos los que han estado chicos, muchísimas gracias. Como siempre digo, mañana más y mejor. Acuérdense, hasta la próxima.